Tonight on ABC 7 News at 6, we'll have the latest from the Thomas Bonfanti triple murder trial.
Plus, AAA urges parents to talk driving safety with their teens as we head into the 100 deadliest days of summer.
And Governor Mills declares June Maine Dairy Month. We'll have those stories and more as ABC 7 News at 6 starts right now.
This is ABC 7 News at 6.
Good evening and thanks for joining us. I'm Peter Dubois.
And I'm Beth Jones. First tonight, Wednesday, a Northfield man accused of 3 murders and 1 attempted murder took the stand to tell his side of the story.
Our A.J. Douglas was in court as Thomas Bonfanti detailed the shocking events from his own point of view. A.J.?
Thomas Bonfanti took the stand, claiming the February 3rd shootings were accidental and acts of self-defense. Thomas Bonfanti took the stand describing his accounts for the deadly events that reportedly took place February 3rd, 2020. Bonfanti claims that around the time of the shootings, he was feeling depressed. Bonfanti says he went to Sam Powers' home to take a shower due to plumbing issues at his own home. Bonfanti said he confided in Powers about thoughts of suicide. According to Bonfanti, Powers asked what he would use to kill himself. Bonfanti responded by showing Powers his gun and handing Powers the handgun only after checking to see that safety was on. Bonfanti says after Powers handed him back the gun, he was elbowed by Powers and the gun fired. Bonfanti says Powers appeared to be dead and he went into shock. He then convinced himself he would commit suicide at the American Legion, but first he made some stops on the way. Bonfanti says he passed 666 Kennebec Road and decided to stop to give Jennifer Bryant, quote, a piece of my mind, quote. Bonfanti says he walked into Bryant's home and engaged in a screaming match. Bonfanti feared Bryant's dog would bite him, so he decided to pull his gun, pointing it at the ceiling. He says Bryant continued throwing things at him. This caused the gun to misfire, killing Bryant. Finally, Bonfanti says he was also acting in self-defense when Regina Hall was shot in her home. Bonfanti says after arriving, he attempted to simply remove his coat and the 7-ounce gun fell out, causing Sean Curry to lunge at him. He said, quote, they tried to grab the gun out of my hand. It was 2-on-1 and I was stuck in the corner, quote. Bonfanti argued due to the small space in Hall's home, he had no exit, which should permit him to use deadly force. The prosecution argues that Bonfanti's testimony cannot legally be considered self-defense. Bonfanti says that he believed everyone to be dead and that he also wanted to kill himself afterwards. Live at the Watteau County Superior Courthouse, A.J. Douglas, ABC 7, Fox 22.
Meanwhile, authorities have identified the man killed in a shooting in a Vassalboro apartment building on Memorial Day. Maine Department of Public Safety spokesperson Shannon Moss says 37-year-old Jeremy Gilley of Vassalboro died as the result of being shot, and his death has been ruled a homicide. 30-year-old Joshua Bilodeau of Vassalboro was also shot and is recovering at a local hospital. Police are not identifying the third man who was involved but not injured. Moss says the shooting took place just after 9 o'clock Monday morning. Several people were inside when an argument started between 2 of the building's residents. No arrests have been made. Moss says police continue to investigate the circumstances of Gilley's death and the shooting incident.
With warmer temperatures on the rise, more people are hitting the roads. AAA is reminding parents to have a serious talk with their teens as we head into the 100 deadliest days of summer. Our Sierra Jordan explains.
The summertime season is here and known to be the most dangerous time of the year to travel on the roads.
The 100 deadliest days is that period of time between Memorial Day and Labor Day when teen driver fatal crashes spike.
Moody says during the 100 deadliest days, they've seen a 17% increase in teen crashes per day.
We have teens who are out of school, new drivers and experienced drivers are getting their required driving hours. There's more people on the road. The tourists are coming in. So just a lot more traffic.
Stewart says teenagers between the ages of 15 and 20 are 3 times more likely to be involved in a crash than adults.
Today, our fatalities since January 1st are at 58, and they were at 48 this time last year. So about a 20% increase over this time last year.
60% of teens who are involved in crashes are not wearing one of these. Moody says buckling your seatbelt is one of the easiest ways to survive a crash.
It helps you ride down the forces of the crash. It works with the vehicle's occupant protection system. So the airbag, the crumple zones, everything works together. And if you're not buckled in, you're not going to be in that protected area of the vehicle.
AAA, along with the Maine Bureau of Highway Safety, stressed for teens to crack down on distracted driving. Moody says slowing down and not using a cell phone while behind the wheel are ways to avoid a trip to the emergency room. He says parents are the best line of defense to keep everyone safe behind the wheel.
Take a moment to talk about the risks out there, the experiences that you've had, and try to encourage your teen to think twice before doing something risky.
I'm Sierra Jonah reporting for ABC 7 and Fox 22.
An Eastport man is dead following a single vehicle crash in Perry. It happened Saturday near 1747 Route 1. According to the Washington County Sheriff's Office, deputies determined during the investigation that 25-year-old Rob Zuckerman was driving a vehicle south and lost control. The vehicle then went off the road, became airborne, and rolled several times before stopping. They say Zuckerman was ejected from the vehicle and had to be taken to Calais Community Hospital, where he died from his injuries. That crash still under investigation.
A Robbinston man was also killed following a crash along Route 9 in Washington County. According to a release from the Washington County Sheriff's Office, that crash happened around 1:30 in the afternoon on Monday along Route 9 in Dayblock Township. Washington County deputies, Maine State Police, and other agencies responded and found a vehicle driven by 81-year-old George Small of Robbinston had been headed towards Calais when the vehicle crossed the center line into the path of another vehicle driven by 41-year-old Evgeny Mednikov of Fredericton, New Brunswick. Small's pickup truck hit a trailer being towed by Mednikov's vehicle. Authorities say Small was pronounced dead at the scene, while Mednikov was not injured. A portion of Route 9 had to be closed for several hours. That crash investigation is still ongoing.
Well, the Maine CDC reported yesterday that one child has died from influenza. Dr. Jonathan Wood is a pediatric ICU specialist at Northern Light Eastern Maine Medical Center. He says doing simple things like covering your nose and mouth and washing your hands are the best solutions for preventing the flu. Wood says during COVID protocols such as masking and distancing, no child entered his ICU at Northern Light EMMC, and no deaths were reported among children in Maine during 2020.
The point being that these simple things actually work. We know that we knew it before, but now we've actually done this massive worldwide experiment.
It is not uncommon for young children to catch the flu and experience extreme symptoms. Dr. Wood says if over-the-counter medication does not work, call your doctor and ask for help. He says the first line of defense against getting the flu is vaccination, and he says even if you still get sick, it can at least diminish the severity of the illness, and that's certainly a theme that we've heard throughout the COVID-19 pandemic, and it seems to hold true for other illnesses as well.
Absolutely. Yeah, good to always brush up on those best practices just to avoid getting it in the first place as well.
Absolutely. Well, something that probably doesn't make you sick, the great weather that we've been having the last couple of days, and will it continue? Well, let's take a first look at our forecast and find out.
All right, Beth and Peter, thank you. Happy Wednesday. Your first weather is brought to you by Scott's Recreation with offices in Turner, Manchester, Herman, and Orono. And all right, so for us, temperatures today, back up near 70 here in Bangor. A bit colder along the coastal areas, but overall, who cares, right? Lots of sunshine out there today with temperatures near 70. But now the clouds are rolling back in. A couple of showers and sprinkles are back in the forecast tonight and into early parts of tomorrow morning. A very active pattern right now is all of this kind of sliding in our direction will give us some more clouds and a few sprinkles tonight into tomorrow. Our forecast then tonight, though, is increasing clouds, a couple of rain showers out there with low temperatures near 50. Your full forecast is coming up. Beth and Peter.
All righty, Jeff, thanks so much. And coming up on ABC 7 News at 6, today marks the first day that people can no longer buy flavored tobacco products in Brunswick and Portland.
And Governor Mills signs a proclamation declaring June as Maine Dairy Month. We'll have those stories and much more as ABC 7 News at 6 continues.
I've been having foot pain for at least 10 years. The first day I put the key boot on, I could tell the difference. My pain level has been so much better. I was amazed. The key boots made it possible for me to actually walk without pain. I can go shopping, walking around the store without wanting to cry. I mean, I feel like dancing sometimes. The key boots made all the difference. Very happy with it. Comfort shoes, it's just changed my life.
Attention Medicare beneficiaries. If you have or are eligible for Medicaid, please listen closely. You may be eligible for a Medicare Advantage plan from WellCare with a zero or low plan premium. Call now. We can answer your questions and help you enroll over the phone. WellCare provides access to essential benefits that go beyond original Medicare, such as dental, vision, hearing, and prescription drug coverage with free home delivery. Plus, extra benefits like free over-the-counter healthcare items, free transportation, free gym membership, and home-delivered meals. Get more access to care with WellCare's telehealth services, including online doctor visits and a 24-hour nurse advice line. WellCare is contracted with Medicare to provide plans that may be perfect for you. Call 1-844-471-0022 now. That's 1-844-471-0022.
On the Road, broadcasting the news at 6, live from Bar Harbor, is sponsored by the Acadia Shops, offering quality products to help you enjoy your trip to Bar Harbor and Acadia National Park. You'll find the best Maine-crafted products here. Graffiti Donuts, a donut-centric dessert location offering fresh-made donuts, donut hole nachos, donut sundaes, milkshakes, and much more. Open 7 days a week. And the Loft Raw Bar and Seafood Lounge offers a contemporary craft seafood experience, including a hyper-local daily oyster selection. Open daily, open late. The Brewer Transfer Station is privately owned, conveniently located at 198 Dirigo Drive in Brewer, and is now reopened to the public. We accept metals, appliances, tires, furniture, and more from all surrounding towns. So bring your pickup truck, truck and trailer, or dump truck and come see us. We provide roll-off containers on a temporary or permanent basis with the best service around. We also have all your landscape products from mulch, loam, gravel, sand, and stone. We have it all, and we deliver any size volume. We are veteran-owned. Call 989-4000.
If you've been injured in an accident, tell them you mean business.
Welcome back. Today marks the first day people can no longer buy flavored tobacco products in Brunswick and Portland. New ordinances banning the sale of the tobacco products went into effect today. Brunswick and Portland both voted unanimously earlier in the year to pass their respective bans. The Bangor City Council was the first community to pass an ordinance in fall of 2021. However, that ban was repealed due to a procedural error where proper notice was not provided to impacted businesses. BJ McAllister of Flavors Hook Kids Maine says the marketing of flavored products is leading more children to become addicted.
We see enormous use of flavored tobacco products among students. Self-reported numbers show that between the high 30s to mid 40s percentage of students use these flavored tobacco products. And so cities and towns are taking issues, the matters into their own hand by passing ordinances to end the sale of flavored tobacco products.
McAllister says he hopes Bangor City Council will begin to work on a new ordinance soon.
$850 relief checks will begin arriving in Mainers' mailboxes next week. Governor Janet Mills announced today her administration will begin sending out the first round of 5,000 checks tomorrow. 200,000 will be sent out each week after that. The vast majority of qualifying people who have already filed their 2021 Maine tax returns are expected to receive their check by mid-July. An estimated 858,000 Maine people are expected to benefit from the relief program. The average Maine family will receive $1,700 in relief money. And in a statement, Governor Mills said, quote, "The budgets of so many hardworking Maine people have been stretched to the brink by inflation. And while we cannot control inflation or global markets, we can make sure that Maine people have what they need to grapple with these rising costs," end quote. The relief money comes from a state budget surplus.
And earlier today, Governor Mills signed a proclamation declaring June as Maine Dairy Month. Our Dylan Holloway was there to sample a few cheeses and has more on the governor's dairy decree.
Therefore, I, Janet T. Mills, Governor of the great state of Maine, do hereby proclaim June 2022 as Dairy Month.
On Thursday, Governor Janet Mills invited Maine dairy farmers and product producers to the Blaine House to celebrate her signing of the Maine Dairy Month proclamation. During the celebration, Mills visited with farmers and producers from the Dairy Industry Association, the Maine Dairy and Nutrition Council, and the Maine Cheese Guild, and of course tried some of the cheeses herself. Mills, the granddaughter of an Aroostook County potato farmer, says dairy farmers are a resilient group who are at the heart of the agricultural industry.
These last few years have been tough for everybody, and I know you still face challenges, and my administration is committed to working with you with the federal government and with every farm in Maine to support Maine's agricultural community.
Mills urged all citizens to support Maine's dairy farmers and dairy products. Kennebec Cheesery owner Gene Kuhn says the support of both the community and the government is crucial to sustaining the industry.
The farmers are having a hard time, and cheesemakers too, so we've been trying to encourage people to buy local and support the farmers.
Reporting from the Blaine House in Augusta, I'm Dylan Holloway for ABC7 and Fox 22.
Maine Maritime Academy's new training vessel will bear the designation of Castine, Maine as its home port. The ship, named the state of Maine, is set to arrive in Castine in the fall of 2024. According to a release from Senator Susan Collins, the U.S. Maritime Administration had initially proposed labeling all new training vessels for state maritime academies as hailing from Norfolk, Virginia. Collins, the ranking member of the Transportation Appropriations Committee, pushed back against the policy and successfully convinced the agency to reconsider.
Just a deep sense of pride of the rich maritime heritage of Maine, of this state, what I would say the most mariner, salty state in the United States of America.
MMA President Jerry Paul says Castine's history of producing ships dates back to nearly 4 centuries ago. Just another point of pride for Mainers that Castine, Maine is right there on the ship, letting everybody know.
Some serious history there.
Absolutely. Well, still to come on ABC 7 News at 6, the Maine Wildlife Transport shares a few photos of some of their recent rescues over the past few weeks.
And in sports, Tyler Cruz joins us live from Mansfield Stadium for the 30th anniversary ceremony of the Field of Screams. Well, that story right after the break.
The best value for your money is always at the Furniture Gallery. And now, take advantage of even extra savings during the Furniture Gallery's Memorial Day sale with truckloads of new inventory. Bring home the perfect living room set, dining set, recliner, and mattress. If it's in stock, it's yours to take home today. Open your camper cottage this year with a new mattress. And receive a free bundle on all closeout mattresses. Don't forget to check out our selection of outdoor furniture, too. The Furniture Gallery in Augusta, Bangor, Gorham, and North Windham.
I grew up in Eastport. My dad actually worked for Bangor Hydro, so that was always my goal. I've been here for 36 years. We're all that same company, from Washington County to Bangor, Lincoln, Prescott. We're all the same people. We're all from here. This area is like one big community. When we help people, that's our biggest reward, getting the power back on. We've done that for years, and we'll continue to do that.
General Rental Center has been serving Central Maine for more than 30 years with an extensive inventory of equipment and tools, including excavators, chippers, aerial lifts, skid steers, mini skid steers and attachments, pressure washers, and dump trailers. If you can't find it on our website, we can get it for you. Call for multi-day and weekend special rates. Open 7:30 a.m. to 5 p.m. Monday through Friday. General Rental Center, Old Town.
No one told us to get up and go. That's just our rhythm. And when the heart throws that rhythm off, Northern Light Eastern Maine Medical Center will get it back to a healthier beat through minimally invasive procedures for heart disease with no need for open chest surgery. So you can get back to your rhythm of life.
Fathers play a special role in people's lives. And this Father's Day, ABC7 and Fox 22 want to help you show your dad how much he is appreciated with a special Father's Day giveaway. We're giving away a $50 gift certificate from the Central Street Farmhouse in Bangor, a $50 gift certificate from Hashy's Auto Enhancing in Levant, and a $50 gift certificate from C&K Variety in Herman. All you have to do is go to our Facebook page, Fox ABC Maine, and like and comment.
Tonight's sports is brought to you by Mainly Supplements near the Bangor Mall. We provide a variety of protein, pre-workout, vitamins, and healthy snacks to fuel your body for a peak performance.
Welcome back, everyone. Well, for 30 years, Mansfield Stadium has hosted thousands of baseball games of all different levels, and tonight that history is being celebrated. Tyler Cruz joins us live from the ballpark ahead of the season finale between Bangor and Brewer. Tyler, what's going on down there?
Hey, Dave, thank you. We are here at Mansfield Stadium, a beautiful night for baseball, and we are celebrating its 30th birthday of a beautiful field, the Field of Screams. It's been a staple of the city of Bangor since it came here in 1992. I'm here with David Mansfield. David, thank you for joining me today.
You're welcome.
We are just talking about the history of the city. You've been here since it was founded. You were one of the original group that founded it. What is just tell the story about how this place came to Bangor.
Stephen King said we need to do something. And that's what we did, and we put the sign out there. If you can see it out there, it says, if we build it, they will come. And we've had them here. We've had the Senior League World Series for 30 years. We have the Eastern Regional now, and we're just pleased to do all of this. And our contract with the city in Bangor Westside Little League is for 30 years. And so now we're in a position to where we need to, move on to another 30 years if we can find some people who want to do it. So it's been a pleasure.
I can't imagine they wouldn't. I mean, beautiful stadium. We got the 30th anniversary hats right here. I got one, a great prop. So for these last 30 years, you mentioned the Senior League World Series. You mentioned now the East Regional. What is this stadium, this complex meant to not only the baseball community up here, but the city of Bangor as a whole?
Well, I think it's a gem of the city. Thanks to Ron St. Pierre, our head grounds person. It's wonderful. We've tried to improve it every single year, and I think we've been able to do that for 30 years. So we're pleased to have people come, and we're pleased to have teams from out of state and around the world that have been here.
Cool. And I know just before this we were talking about some of your favorite teams, your favorite memories that you've had here. If you could just share with us one favorite team or one memory you've had of this stadium.
Yeah, I mean, it's always nice to be able to say that Xander Bogaerts was here from the Aruba team, and it's nice to know that Colton Wong was here, and he's in the major leagues. And then I have to remember that Matt Kenny played in the major leagues, and he's now a Bangor boy, and he's now coaching at Herman. So it's a pleasure to have one of our kids from 1989 on the, had played in the National Baseball Association, and it's amazing. So.
Awesome, amazing it is, and an amazing night here. We'll have the ceremony at 6:45, followed by senior night from Brewer and Bangor. David, that's all the time we really have for this live interview. Thank you very much for your time. Really appreciate you coming out here, and I'm looking forward to it. Thanks for the memorabilia, too.
Thanks very much. We appreciate everybody coming.
Awesome, thank you. Cool, that'll be it for us. Back to you guys in the studio.
All right, thank you, Tyler, and thank you, David, for that. Some great memories, and he mentioned Xander Bogaerts. We were just looking back through the archive before the show, and we found footage of Xander playing at Mansfield, so we'll definitely have that and more on the ceremony later tonight and tomorrow as well. For now, let's talk some UMaine women's basketball. On Wednesday morning, the Black Bears announced a couple of moves, one of a core piece departing from Maine, the other a new young guard likely taking her place. Rising junior Alba O'Royce plans to forego her final 2 seasons with the Black Bears in order to pursue a professional career in Europe. Now, Royce, native of Spain, earned America East All-Conference honors this past season, but as she departs, another Spanish hooper arrives in Ana Soler. The Barcelona native comes directly from Eastern Wyoming, where she started all 30 games at point guard for the Cowgirls. Alrighty. Again, we'll have more from Mansfield later tonight. For now, we'll send it over to Jeff Weller with your full 5-day forecast. Jeff?
All right, Dave, thank you. All right, so going forward, an amazing day is on deck tomorrow with temperatures back up near 70 and lots of sunshine, followed by some rain this weekend. Not a complete washout, but we definitely have some showers on the way with temperatures hanging out near 70. Out there today, though, hanging out near 70 again with lots of sunshine. 69 here in Bangor. A bit colder along coastal areas, but not by much with that breeze on shore today. All right, so going forward temperature-wise, lows down near 50 tonight. Tomorrow, back up near 70 with some sunshine through the afternoon. We're going to like that. It's going to be a very nice day tomorrow. All right, the wind today out of the north around 9 to 10 miles per hour. We can handle that, but tomorrow it's going to shift more out of the west, and that's going to bring us some warmer temperatures across our region with that sunshine through the afternoon. It's also going to kick up the allergies, right? So tree pollen is still very high. That'll likely last through about mid-June, and then grass pollen is going to go like whoop, just like that in mid-June as well. Right now, wheat is looking pretty good, and mold in the moderate category if you are sniffling and sneezing. All right, so lots of clear skies out there today, but the clouds are just to our south and west. Those are moving in our direction. Now tonight, it's going to be one of those nights where a couple of hit or miss rain showers out there. It's not going to be an all-night rain, not a washout. Don't cancel your plans. Just know there'll be a couple of rain showers in the area as this very weak system kind of moves in our direction for tonight into early parts of tomorrow morning. Most of us will stay dry. In fact, most will stay dry into tomorrow as well. But there is a very active pattern. So here's system 1 right here. System 2 is over there. And there's more back behind that. So overall, we have a chance for rain pretty much in the forecast every 2 or 3 days around here. The one coming through tonight, not a big deal. The bigger one, though, gets in here most likely over the weekend, and that could bring us a soaking rainfall over the weekend. So I'm going to run the rainfall to about Friday. Here's 2 o'clock in the afternoon. We're talking again, maybe a couple tenths of an inch of rainfall between now and then. But then the bigger surge of moisture is on the way. We're talking maybe a ½ inch of rainfall over the weekend. Here we're now in the early parts of Monday morning. So you get the idea. There's some rain on the way, a little bit tonight, more so late Friday into Saturday, ending early on Sunday morning. Also in there, some dense fog. The air is going to go still tonight with temperatures meeting the dew points. That means dense fog out there this evening into early parts of tomorrow morning. Our forecast then tonight, though, is increasing clouds. A couple of rain showers can't be ruled out. Most of us will stay dry tonight with low temperatures down near 50 for tomorrow. All right, here we go. So clouds early, maybe even a sprinkle early, followed by decreasing clouds and highs back up near 71 and a calm wind pretty much all day long tomorrow. And then looking ahead, your 5-day forecast shows a story. 71 tomorrow, Friday. A few more rain showers in the forecast Friday, 61. That's kind of cool, right? And then there's the weekend. Saturday, 66. Sunday, 69 with some rain chances on Sunday and some more light rain chances in the early parts of Monday morning. Beth?
All righty, Jeff. Thanks so much.
There's still more to come after the break. Stay with us.
Shop Jordan's Furniture now, and it could all be free. Visit Jordans.com.
We're a AAA family. We found out about AAA insurance through a friend who had actually mentioned it a while ago. We ran the numbers, and it totally worked.
We looked at the statement for our previous insurer, and then AAA insurance. Definitely, we've seen a huge difference.
Switch to AAA insurance today, and you could save an average of $483 on auto insurance. Compare that to State Farm, Geico, even Allstate. Call now for your free AAA full-picture quote to find out how much you could save.
By switching over to AAA insurance, we saved over $450. So with our savings, he bought more equipment.
More money means more practice equipment.
In his world.
Why didn't we do this earlier? Why did it take so long?
We're a AAA family now.
AAA insurance allows us to do so much more with our kids and spend more time with them.
To find out how much you could save by switching to AAA insurance, call 877-209-5384 for your free AAA full-picture quote today. You'll be glad you did.
On the Road, broadcasting the news at 6, live from Bar Harbor, is sponsored by Seaside Deli and Sweets, baking from the heart. Everything we make, we use the highest quality products. Disconnected Tattoo and Art Company, a family-friendly tattoo and art shop in Ellsworth with well-rounded artists and a fun atmosphere. And Ben & Bill's Chocolate Emporium, known for our delicious high-quality candies, sugary treats, and chocolates made with original recipes, and more than 64 flavors of ice cream.
Looking to improve or upgrade your home? Here with At Home FAB and KBF, we offer a great selection of appliances, furniture, bedding, cabinetry, flooring, and more. We have a friendly, welcoming environment and will work with you every step of the way from start to finish. We service our merchandise. Any fixes or repairs, we can do that too. Our professional team has more than 50 years of experience and is here to help. Stop in and ask about our Synchrony 12 months financing with no interest and see what we can do to make you feel at home.
Hey, it's Howard from the Mr. Food Test Kitchen. Are you looking for quick and easy recipes that'll get you out of the kitchen in no time? We have them for you right here weekdays on WVII. Brought to you by GeForce Entertainment, and ooh, it's so good.
Tonight, as Uvalde families grieve and say goodbye, the investigation brings new details. What really happened that day? Did policing fail? More Americans turn to World News Tonight with David Muir, the most watched program on all of television.
Finally tonight, the Maine Wildlife Transport shared a few photos of some of their recent rescues over the past few weeks. Directly from the MWT's Facebook page, here are some animals that have been rescued due to illness, injury, or abandonment. The organization started out as a small Facebook group with just a few helpful Mainers and has quickly transformed into a nonprofit with a mission to rescue, stabilize, and transport wildlife to a licensed rehab center. Great work there and some very cute pictures.
Good night, everybody.
Good night.